Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to...
Hi and welcome to the special Christmas. 3-minute wonders of things that we're doing that we're going to show. Winter is the word, but what does winter mean to you?
Joining us today we have three great guests who have all participated in making 3-minute wonders. So the first one we're going to look at
is Patton's Winter Adventure.
What's your names?
Daddy Charlie Patton. Isabella Rosie Patton. I got this. I like Patton.
Where are we going today?
Ice skating.
Do you guys like ice skating?
Yeah.
What's great about winter then?
It's Christmas.
So that was Patton's Winter Adventure. Now, what was your thinking behind making that as a 3-minute wonder?
We went for the theme of family.
Yeah.
Family equals Christmas, Christmas equals winter, and winter equals ice. Right?
Yeah.
Fair one.
You can see the connection.
Yeah, we went with the children kind of thing because they have really good answers. You ask them anything, they come out with random things that's got nothing to do with what you've just asked, and it comes out really good. And I think it's super cute. It's a good family little film.
Yeah, the video is quite jolly as well. Like,
Yeah.
quite
What
fun.
did you guys think of it?
I thought it was a crease me. You know, like the lasses, like it's the last bit in particular was just like always like talking. She was like you said, was always getting really good answers out of it. I thought they were all really cute and they really showed like what's happy about Christmas. It's like, you know, the child's wonder about it and just loving this season and stuff.
Quite a jolly sort of film as well. Very Christmassy sort of feel to it.
Yeah. Did the kids go on the ice?
Yeah.
Okay.
It started KJ, he went on the ice as well. Bit risky, but he did it.
All right, okay.
So that was Patton's Winter Adventure. We're going to move slightly over to the other side of sort of the moods now, and we're going to go to Winter of Discontent, which is by Mike. So if we can play that.
I'll put them in there with your bottle and your nappies and that. I don't suppose it'll help, but I had to do it really. Just had to. So I think it's what you do. You'd have loved to watch you go, son. And kick about in the park, go fishing down the gate. I can't see any future now. Bit fitting what's happened in the winter, really. I just can't think. I'm sorry, sunshine. When you're old enough, try not to think bad of us. I've been an okay granddad to you so far. I think I was a good dad to your mum and your aunties and uncles. And I've done my best by your nana. That's it now. Now, son. Grandad loves you.
Well, welcome back, and that was your film, Mike. A slightly different tone from the other one. Why did you go with such a dark tone for Christmas?
Well, I don't particularly think it's dark. I think it's of the now. I mean, we've got 2,500 steelworkers losing their jobs. Unfortunately, there's been quite a few suicides in the last 2 weeks. So, you know, I mean, it's not something we want to see, obviously, but it just shows. And the messages that you see on the beach, going down to when the actor was going down to the sea, you know, worthlessness, eviction, no jobs, winter of discontent. I think that's the mood in Teesside at the moment, particularly in the steel industry. Well, there is no steel industry, but what was. I've been speaking to the director of Mind in Redcar, and she said in the last 4 weeks it's gone up 91% of people who want appointments to go and see them. So it's a message as opposed to reality. You know, I mean, at the end of you don't see it, but on the VT, there's a message for people who are in despair, which I think should read. So there is help available for people out there, you know.
Yeah. And what did everyone else think of it as a film?
I thought it was obviously clearly it's a really like you know, thought-provoking video. You know, it makes you really understand what it's like, you know, to not have a job. You know, it can just ruin your life, you know, because it's money. You need money to get through the winter, and it makes you really think like, you know, we're lucky to have what we have and stuff. And it's, you know, it was very emotional.
Super deep. It was a deep film.
It was definitely. Couldn't
So
handle it.
from Winter of Discontent to Famine in Winter by James.
My dad's farmed, granddad's farmed, his granddad's farmed, and it's just always been in my life. I do farming, and it's because, one, because I enjoy it, but two, because it's all I've ever known. And I've done it since I was tiny, since I was as big as, when I could walk, I was on the farm. The cold weather just makes life hard. You know yourself, in the winter, you don't want to get up, you don't want to go out the house, but you've got to feed the animals and keep yourself going. Once I'm out, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Get yourself wrapped up, and it makes life easier. But and then just try and do everything as fast as you can. Well, obviously the cows need feeding through the winter, and there's no grass that can grow in the winter, so we'll have to conserve grass through the summer, and we'll do that by making this stuff.
So welcome back. So that was Famine in Winter. So James, what made you go with this type of theme?
Well, we just decided as a group that we would do farming to show if it was difficult, which it turns out it is, just because winter's like hard to deal with, and we just wanted to have a look at how the farmers deal with it and see what kind of like process they have to go through during the winter.
Yeah. What about the location? Was it hard to get permission?
It was actually really easy, just because it was one of my friends actually, and then he just asked his father and his granddad who owned the land, and they were fine with letting us do it. They were really nice. They let us just record everything. They let us go on the tractor, ride in the tractor. It was all good.
After experiencing that, do you see the sort of the excitement or the fun that comes with farming, or is it still something that you're not really interested in?
They loved it. Like, there was 2 we spoke to, but it was only one that were put in the documentary, just because he was the main kind of farmer. The other guy helped, and literally he loved it. He said he loves getting up in the morning, helping the cows, doing the farming, doing the crops, but it was so dirty. It was just like I think you have to like it. It's like Marmite. You either like it or you hate it.
Did it smell a lot?
It really did smell like there was cows actually like doing the business just here and there, walking around doing it on each other, and they have to go clean that up. So it's a hard job, hard life.
Rank, man.
What did everyone else think of the film?
I thought it was good, you know, like the way you kind of like the fact that, you know, he's similar to our age and stuff, and me personally, I would hate doing something like that. Yeah. But he just, the way he was talking about it, you know, he loved it, like he was brought up in it and stuff. So like, you know, it's all he knows, but still he's just really, he just loves farming, which hats off to him. You know, he's doing something he loves.
Yeah.
Well, it's a vocation. I mean, you've got, you know, animals don't have days off, so they've got to be there to look after.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said it's just like a pet. You have to look after them every day. You can't just have a day off.
Did you get to touch that cow?
We did, and one nearly licked the camera. It was quite shocking, and they slathered so much. It was lovely.
Thanks for that. So next is Baby, It's Cold Outside by...
Yes.
I was 16 when my mother kicked me out. We didn't really get on that well, and this one argument just took it too far. I started drinking not long after and began to rely on it. It was the only thing that made me feel better. I tried to contact anyone I could just to find somewhere warm. But no one wanted to know. I didn't know what to do. I celebrated my 17th birthday on the streets with a bottle. I can't remember any more than that. Drinking was the only thing that could make me forget what was happening. Winter was the worst, as everywhere was so cold and everyone was busy preparing for Christmas. They didn't have time to help someone like me.
So welcome back, guys. That was Baby It's Cold Outside by Josh.
Yes.
So what was the thing that you were going for? Obviously it was homeless, but
Yeah.
what was
Well, as a group, we sort of decided we wanted to do a subject that was. Initially, we had a few ideas, such as soldiers during Christmas, or maybe like religious beliefs during Christmas. But in the end, we thought people who have it the hardest are probably the homeless people. So we wanted to sort of like the person in the video isn't really homeless. We just made her look homeless because it was sort of like a dramatization of what a real story like was. So that was really just what we wanted to do, just sort of tell a real story, but through sort of more of a cinematic sort of way.
Yeah. And what did you guys think of this one?
It was nice to see like you know, something different, you know, looking at like the homeless kind of side of it, because that's an obvious thing when you're thinking about the winter times, you know, it's harder for them. And I think the actor did very well, you know, the storyline, the way it was scripted was very good actually. So, you know, yeah, it was really good.
All right, yeah. And then finally is we're going to be doing Change, which was by you, Liam. So let's take a look at that.
Seeing like leaves on trees dying, it reminds me that good things must come to an end, but that in a little time things will grow new again and everything will be better. Lots of browns, dark reds, yellows, oranges. It gives people almost a sense of warmth. Even though it's cold outside, there is still warmth. How do I feel about families who are less well off concerning shopping and stuff? I feel as if they value things a lot more, or the personal experience I've ever had with it.
So Liam, that was your Change. What was the idea behind doing that sort of subject?
Well, it was kind of a look at the transition between autumn and winter, you know, taking in the fact of, you know, the lovely colours that are seen, you know,
Yeah.
how it affects the area, how it affects people and kind of thing. That's why we had Abby coming in and doing the voiceover. She was a really passionate talker and we just loved it. It made bring the video together very easy.
So what does everyone else think about autumn as a month? Like for me personally, I'd say it's probably the worst month, the worst season.
It's
sort of like
quite dull and it leads into winter, doesn't it? Which I guess.
But I think the video
seems
sort of
good or
makes
bad.
it look more interesting.
Yeah,
doesn't
it's like
it?
very poetic. The videos they talk about dark reds and all this, and it would have like a nice shot of like.
Yeah, some good shots of the
colours.
buildings. Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well shot.
The buildings look lush.
Especially the editing. I like the editing, how you
Yeah,
do the colour
yeah.
correction.
Hats off to the editor. Did really well with that. You know, he really worked his hardest.
No, it's alright, like.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for watching us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Merry Christmas and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and that.
Keep it fresh.
I'm
Bye.
all right. Bye.
Keep off the beach.